GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Tigers of Tokyo taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Quick strikeout wide by Jackson. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. This time, Jackson will throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Got his man, Dell. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a third down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on third down.
Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on third down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
They'll run on first down. McCall. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Tigers have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. It's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. There to stop it was Carlton Davis.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They go again with Blue. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
3rd and 4. They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with May. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Eddie, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
40-yard line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. To throw, it's May. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 39 that time.
1st and goal at the 2-yard
Big
line.
plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Miller will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost fell futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very...
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 75 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
33-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Flowers. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Yep, 45. Here we go.
They go with blue between the tackles. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They're going on 4th down. May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to.
5. Yeah, you're here. Here you go. Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Throwing here is May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. On first down, it's Blue, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd down and 8. To the air, May. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion,
a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And shoves him off at the 20. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On first down, McCall. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. McCall. Still going inside the 20. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And his guys are going to take the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Looking to throw, May. Throw caught by Flowers. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Here's May. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll throw with May. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Lamb. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Joey Sly set to
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
5. And here goes son. Hey, what's up? Crazy. 5.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Able to hit his target Lamb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Back to throw now on first down. That is caught by Lamb. And he's brought down. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Look up, boys. Crazy.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's to the running back, Jaden Blue. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Yards on the play. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Crazy.
From the shotgun, May with it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Hey, what's that?
On to give. This is Blue. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up second down and a bit farther.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson with an amazing diving catch. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Aubrey good with the PAT. And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll run on first down. McCall. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. McCall. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 straight runs of 5 yards. First and 10.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Now Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he'll just get rid of it.
And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So they get the conversion on fourth, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Jackson now. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Sly able to put this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A field goal would tie the game. A touchdown, of course, gives them the lead. Boy, the drama intensifying on every single play with a Super Bowl berth on the line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At the 30-yard line.
Crazy, crazy. Now here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5.
To throw, it's May. He'll swing this out to Blue. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here goes that. Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Get out of here, you.
They'll set up to throw. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
It's 4th down.
Crazy! Crazy!
They'll try and throw forward May. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Tigers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, my goodness. He had his tight end running free down the middle. I think maybe if you don't try to go for the home run ball and just kind of get it to him, just put it on him, this play will work out. But he led him too much, and that's a tough incompletion to handle.
Pass caught, Miller. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. To the air, May. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
On 3rd down, they run with Blue. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Cowboys.
Throwing here is May. Under pressure, and down he goes. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. That's complete to Lamb. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's third down. From the gun, it's May. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
They're going on fourth down. May. That's caught inside the 20. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
This is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's May. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory, moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.